Hey everyone. Alright, so in this segment, I'm going to talk to you guys about Rogue One. Now, I'm going to speculate. I have no knowledge of what's going to happen in Rogue One. I have no inside information or anything like that. I'm basically in this video going to give my opinion on what's going to happen with the Rogue One crew. What I personally think is going to happen to them. What their fate is going to be. Come the end of the movie. Okay, so if you don't want to speculate or if you don't want to, I don't know if this is going to come true or not. So it might be a spoiler. I have no idea. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up before I go any further. Okay, so this is what I think is going to happen to the Rogue One crew. Cassian Andor, Jyn Erso, K2SO, that whole band of brothers that are on this mission to get the plans for the Death Star. Now, as most of you already know, Rogue One butts up right against Episode 4, A New Hope. Okay, we obviously don't see any of these rebels in A New Hope. We don't see Jyn Erso. We don't see K2SO. We don't see Cassian Andor or any of these other rebels from this mission. I don't think that bodes well for this crew. I think that, in my opinion, what's going to happen is I honestly believe that the entire Rogue One squadron crew, whatever, that entire crew will die. Okay? I think they will all die by the end of the movie. Okay, I think that it's going to be kind of like the ending of Rogue One. In my opinion, is going to be really bittersweet. They obviously are successful in stealing the plans for the Death Star. They're obviously successful in somehow getting these plans to Princess Leia, because we see her in the beginning of New Hope putting those plans into R2-D2. So we know that they're successful. But I don't think any of them make it out alive. I really don't. I don't think not one makes it out alive. And I'll tell you what I think happens. What I think happens at the end of Rogue One is somehow, some way, they get their hands on the plans for the Death Star, and they're able to pass it on to whoever gives it to Princess Leia. Okay, so they got the plans, they're able to pass it on. I think after that, something happens where the entire Rogue One crew is like trapped in some situation. I don't know what. Maybe they're in a ship that's going down. Maybe they're all trapped in some sort of bunker that's being attacked by the, Imperial forces, by the Empire. I don't know. Okay, but I think that they're all. I think that they're like a band of brothers. They're family in their fight against the Empire. I think they become like a family unit, and I think they're going to die, unfortunately, as a family unit. Okay. So I think what will happen is at the end of Rogue One, they'll somehow get the plans over to Leia or the rebels. And I think that they will, the crew itself, though, will be holed up somewhere and they will die together. I really do. So it'll be a kind of like a bittersweet ending, so to speak. I mean, it'll be sweet because on one hand, they succeeded in their mission. They got the plan to the Death Star over to the Rebel Alliance, but on the other hand, none of them made it out alive. Okay, I think it will not be a complete happy ending. I really don't, and I really don't think I don't think any of them. I don't think any of these rebels are going to make it through. And in a way, I think that's kind of essential to the story because they're so important. They're so important in the story arc, I mean, this is the group that actually stole the plans to the Death Star. Like, the fact that they're not in A New Hope says a lot, and I think that if they don't die, it leaves like inconsistencies, with the story, with the continuity. I think they almost have to die, because they're not mentioned, by name or anything going forward in episode 4, 5, 6, going forward. So I think that they have to die, and I think they will die. Like I said, I think they will be holed up somewhere. I think they will die as a group, as a band of brothers, a group. Jyn Erso, Cassian, K2SO. I think they're all going to be in holed up somewhere, and they will die together. But their mission succeeded, so it's not totally sad, But that's what I think is going to happen. I really do. And you know what? I could be completely wrong in this. I mean, they could all survive, and there's some other explanation as to why they're not mentioned or anything in episode 4. There could be some other weird explanation. Maybe they went into hiding. I don't know. But in my opinion, I think that it does not look good for this group of rebels. I think Rogue One is going to be an extremely emotional movie. And I think that we're going to see towards the end of this movie, there's going to be a lot of tears. There's going to be a lot of tears. I personally don't think any of them are going to make it through, but there's possibility some might. I don't know. But it's going to be pretty emotional, and it's going to be very interesting to watch. So, anyway, I just want to do a quick video. I just want to kind of tell you my thoughts on what I think will happen to the Rogue One crew. I don't think it's good. I mean, I don't think it's good for them. I think that it's going to be something that's going to be pretty tough. It's going to be a pretty sad ending, but at the same time, it'll be kind of happy because they ended up succeeding in their mission. So that's what I think. Post your thoughts below. Let me know what you think that the fate of the Rogue One crew will be. Will they all survive? Will some of them survive? Will some of them not? What do you think is going to happen to this crew? Jyn Erso, what happens to her? We never see or hear or anything from her after Rogue One. So what do you think? Do you think she goes into hiding? Does she die? Does Darth Vader just like cut down all these people? Like what happens? So I want to know what your opinions are. Post your opinions in the comment section below. Let me know. Am I totally wrong? Am I wrong in thinking that they're all going to die? Let me know. But I also do want to let you know too that if you're a huge Star Wars fan, you have to check out StarWarsNewsNet.com. They break a lot of scoops and they aggregate their own stories and whatnot. They're a great source for Star Wars news. So if you guys aren't checking them out, you should be. I'm like addicted to this site. I check them out every single day. Like I said before, they're a great source for Star Wars news if you're a big Star Wars fan. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and may the Force be with you. Thank you.